Today, I'm giving you an unironic video on how to make money in cryptocurrency.
You've got mail. You've got mail.
And yes, there is a lot of clickbait about 10x, 1000x, massive gains, bro. But this video is going to be different. It's about sound fundamental techniques you can use that will grow your portfolio consistently over time. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. These are things that you can implement and do in your life that will make you more money over time. YouTube gives me a lot of data about what you guys are clicking on, and one thing I see people falling for all the time is hype. That's why tip number 1 is don't buy the hype. So you probably open YouTube and see thumbnails showing that an altcoin has a 50% gain and it just keeps going up and up. It's really easy to get excited when you see those thumbnails and you hear how you could 10x or 100x your money in a short time when you buy some secret hidden altcoin that's going to pump up to the moon. But by the time you've made up your mind to buy in, transferred your money and bought the coin, you've bought bags from someone who's taking profit, and within a few days or hours, your investment is in the negative. Remember this, all-time high, do not buy. Do not buy an all-time high. When you buy into a lot of hype, you're already too late, so don't buy when the price is up. And that leads me to tip number 2, buy dips. There are lots of great dips, spinach, hummus, guacamole, and Bitcoin on April 23rd. While many people were getting emotional and posting pink Wojaks and sad reactions, true believers in Bitcoin's potential were buying at a discount. The price of Bitcoin dipped to a low of 47,500 and within a few hours climbed back to 50,000. When there's a dip and you start getting emotional or panicked about what's going on, you're not going to be able to think clearly about why you believe in the value. This happened to me in March of 2020 when Bitcoin dropped to 4,600. All I could think was, oh no, I've lost money. Oh no, I've lost money. Don't lose sight of why you were bullish in the first place. If your decision to buy was made on a solid foundation, you can be confident that the price will bounce. Number 3, do lots of research. Most people go off of what other people are doing. They see people buying on Twitter, so they also buy. They see people selling on Twitter, so they also sell. But there's a juicy alternative. Know the value of the technology. Knowledge is power. When you understand the stock-to-flow prediction model and the effect of the halving, you immediately become bullish on the long-term value. In the comments, let me know if you want to see videos about the stock-to-flow ratio and the underlying technology. I'd be happy to explain it. The best way to understand these things is to do lots of reading and watch long presentations from mathematicians and economists who explain the math that drives the price. These videos will require you to invest your personal time and attention, but the payoff will be worth it because this knowledge will give you power over the emotions of the mob. Tip number 4 is to buy the whisper and sell the mania. SafeMoon and Dogecoin are great examples of recent mania. We saw a lot of people get burned in these parabolic spikes because they bought into the hype. So how do you find the whispers? Well, the more time you spend reading about new crypto projects, analyzing the market, and watching lectures from experts, the more likely you are to understand a project's use case before the masses jump onto the hype train. The trick is to be among the first to hear about a project with a strong use case. If you want to get in before everyone else, you need to be glued to your screen, doing the research and staying one step ahead of every other brainlet. The people who win trading alts are those who have Tether in their holster and are ready to draw before 80% of the market catches on. And I'd be remiss if I didn't confess that at least one day a week, I will get off the internet and I will not be looking at crypto. I will not be connecting on social media because I need to turn off the FOMO. Now, years ago, people were saying that Bitcoin wouldn't become prominent because the government would regulate it and that it was used for seedy or illegal transactions. Now, these are the same things being said about Monero. The Monero blockchain is like Bitcoin, but the transactions are untraceable. The use case is complete anonymity. Edward Snowden once said, "Arguing that you don't care about the right to privacy because you have nothing to hide is no different than saying you don't care about free speech because you have nothing to say." Cybersecurity is important, which is why I'm thankful to Private Internet Access VPN for sponsoring this video. Are you browsing the internet with a connection that's exposed? If you are, your ISP can read all the websites you visit, advertisers can track your movements, and public networks like those in coffee shops leave your connection vulnerable. To get around this, you can use the Private Internet Access VPN to protect your data from prying eyes. PIA keeps no record of the websites you visit or the data that you use. They were even subpoenaed by the FBI in 2016, but couldn't provide data on the suspect because they didn't log anything. One subscription works on up to 10 simultaneous devices, and it will help you hide your IP address, encrypt your connection, and browse the web anonymously. For example, if you want to access your trading accounts when you're traveling, Private Internet Access is a great way to do that. It's also great for securing those downloads you make. You can use the link down below to get a free trial and a special discount, and pay using Bitcoin, Ethereum, BitPay, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, gift cards. Huge thanks to Private Internet Access VPN for sponsoring this video. You guys rock. Okay, back to the video. So you want to make money in cryptocurrency. Let's talk about how you can upgrade your real-world skills. Instead of haphazardly clicking around YouTube, Biz, and CoinMarketCap, you need to upgrade your actual skills in the economy by reading, training, and networking. Many of us have developed ADHD from being on the internet, but you can fix that by making time to sit down and read a book that excites you and increases your value to the economy. I know if you're clicking around looking for get rich in crypto videos, this is probably the last thing you want to hear me say. But you need to remember that there is an economy of skills and labor that pays workers for their productive output. If you want to get rich, but you don't have a high-paying job, you're probably not going to get rich in crypto. In fact, you could waste years of your life chasing notifications and buy signals. Most people chase marketing and hype instead of focusing their mind on expertise in a particular topic so they can earn a higher income. Do the opposite of what most people do. Most are impatient, impulsive, and easily distracted by social media. And I know changing your habits is hard, but focus on making a 1% improvement each day, and with enough time and patience, you'll ramp up to where you really want to be. A lot of you guys thought I was being ironic when I showed Atomic Habits in my last video, but honestly, this book has changed my life and helped me come out of a depression. Take a look at this graph. You can take your personal skill set and quality of life to the moon by making changes in your habits that compound into massive gains. For example, I've been video editing for years, but I make time to learn new skills and try new plugins to optimize my workflow because I know those little changes will add up over time. 6. Time in the market beats timing the market. Most people don't have time to be glued to their screen every day swing trading altcoin pumps. The good news is that the more time you spend in the market, the more your investment will grow. I know it can seem like a losing battle at first. If the total value of your assets are low, it may feel as though your tiny investment will never get very big. But it's important to remember that compound gains will add up to a lot over the course of a few years. And I know you're thinking, no, I don't want to wait years. I want a lot of money now. Well, let me tell you why you don't want a lot of money right now. Earning a lot of money fast usually happens when you're prepared for it and educated for it. If you're not prepared and educated to get a lot of money fast, you'll probably have paper hands like many lottery winners and NFL players. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, check out my brand new NFT. You've all seen the image of the trad girl, but I made a front-facing version of it that's never been seen before. Go check it out.